What up, though? What up, though? What up, though, with my peeps? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher. Little bit of Taurus, a lot of Taurus in your chart. This could resonate with, okay? All right, so I'm going to get into the read all about the healing. Look at here. Ride and dies, you already know what's up. If you're new here for the first time, welcome. All my new subscribers, I'm honored. Welcome to the family. All right, so I hope and pray that God allows this reading to be a short one, okay? It's a lot here, okay? But it's the same stuff. I'm trying to find why is this out here. So to recap, this is the same energy. To recap, here you go. You left somebody behind. This is somebody you left behind. They are moaning and groaning. They are in their feels. They are in their emotions. They are just beside themselves concerning you. They can't control you. They can't manipulate you. You have let them go. You're not interested. You don't want them. So because you don't want them and you won't change your mind, you won't let them bully you. You won't let them trick you. You won't let them belittle you and make you guilt trip you and make you feel like you feel bad because you want more for yourself. You won't allow any of those things to happen. And so you're standing your ground and you're standing in your power and your truth about who you are, what you deserve, and what you're not going to accept from this person or anyone else. And so because you're doing that, and you're doing that without them, and you're finding some type of happiness without them, some type of joy without them, some type of contentment and fulfillment without them, they in their feelings. Because no, you're not meant. You're not meant to be happy without them. You're not meant to move on without them. You're not meant to laugh and have joy and have good relationships and good food and good sex without them. Oh no, it's a problem in the situation, because I need to be the one in control over you. I let you know when you can be happy. I let you know when you can laugh. I let you know when you can have joy and contentment and fulfillment. It's me and all about me concerning you. But you abandoned this person. You walked away and turned your back. You don't want to be bothered and you're not interested, okay, about a relationship with this person, male or female. The same mess. This is the same mess. But I've warned you over and over and over again, the same stuff is going to come out because they are screaming. Their energy is all over the place. Energy is energy. And so if you got more than one or two people that's screaming out, this is a collective of karmics that's going through the same thing. The loss of their battery, their source, the loss of their resources, the loss of their money farm, how to make money, how to transform their life and transform their wealth and abundance, the ties to wealth and abundance through you. They lost it. Where they gonna find that again? A battery source that is so abundant. A battery source that's so resilient and beautiful and potent. Where they gonna find it? They'll never find anybody like you, collective. So this energy that we keep getting, these cards, these same cards that we keep getting about a relationship, this relationship, that this energy off this relationship, because this is you happy without them. Since you walked away from this person, you're able to live your life. Even though they all up in your business, they all projecting all kind of evil eye and all kind of things onto your life. Any type of life without them is happiness. Any day that you wake up without them is happiness. Any day that you can go on about your life on your terms and be free to make your own choices and decisions without somebody riding down your back, bullying, and try to make choices and decisions for you, is happiness for you. That's happiness. So this energy is going to continue to come out because, as I stated previously, they finally are drained dry. They don't have an ounce. They don't have a drop of your energy. They don't know what they're going to do because they can't find nobody like you. But when they had you, they didn't know how to treat you. When they had you in their life, they wanted to use and manipulate and use you up and drain you dry. Take all your resources. Take all your energy. And they didn't want to give you any energy back. They didn't want to reciprocate. They wanted to take all that they can take. Drain you dry. Because they know if they drain you dry, you stuck. You're stuck. You can't move forward. You can't think straight. You can't do your purpose. You don't know your purpose. You just in a total cycle, karmic cycle. And then when you turn to your north node, working towards your north node, coming out of the being karmic, and you made that choice and you walked away, they couldn't keep you in that cycle, but they still had access to you because you didn't know how to close those doors. But now you have learned how to close those doors. But they had drained so much. They had took so much of your energy that even if it was years ago, they still had access to your energy because they had accumulated so much. They had took so much from you. But now the time is up. You not only closed it, walked away, learn how not only did you walk away, release this person, turned your back, but you learned how to close the doors close all the doors of them being able to access any of your energy. And so now, as it stands today, they don't have a drop because all the doors are closed, all the cords are cut, and you are not willing, you're standing your power. You're not willing to even give them a drop of your energy. You're happy without this person and you're moving forward. But as I gave you those videos previously on how to really move on and get that relationship, bring your tribe in and all of that, you need to go back and look at those, because even though these people can't access your energy, you are now through your feelings and your emotions, you are holding your own self back. These people are done for. You did this, but now some of you are holding your own self back from getting your tribe and getting into a new relationship because you keep holding on to how these people made you feel. And because they made you feel this way, then maybe somebody else coming in new or your tribe will do. But that's over with. That's over with. If somebody, your tribe, they not going to do what these people did. They meant to be in your life. Everything's going to fit together. You don't have to be fearful. But I'm not going to go back into that because I've talked about that last week. God had me talk about that all last week. And I'm not going to go into that again. Go watch those videos. All right. So what we got here. That's that. Then I asked God, I said, okay, we already know about that. So then God gave me this. They coming against, remember the love I talked to you on Friday? I talked to you about your real love. So God's saying that you got a rich guy, somebody that got some money. And even if they're not wealthy, they have conjured up enough money to try to come against your real love. But we already established that last week on Friday. But they're trying to manifest. They're trying to tap into you. They're trying to get you to a low point. Okay. They're trying to get you to a low point where you will not believe in love again. That you will not only will you not believe, but you will not raise your vibration to manifest. Because if you're on this channel, if you raise your vibration, you are a master manifester. Your energy, that's why these type of people gravitate to you, because your energy, it don't take nothing to manifest. You just have to believe and have faith. You know, you are a master. Your energy is just, and so they want you to be weak. And this right here, in some type of way, is you. You're a spiritualist in some type of way. You listen to your spiritual eyes. You are a representation of the Most High. You are a spiritualist. Spiritualists it's a mass and a vast list of what falls under a spiritualist. But this is you. Okay. In the upright. Happy. I didn't say you was perfect. I didn't say that you was always happy every day, all day long. I said, but this right here is you're happy. You're content without all the drama and the mess being affiliated with this person. Okay. So you are a spiritualist. And God is wanting you to know that this person is trying to make you weak. Lower your vibration so you can't manifest. This person is putting some money behind it. They losing money. This person is losing money because of you. They need your energy. See, this person is losing money, but they want everybody to look at them still as if they're pretending as if they got money, but they losing money. They don't have your energy anymore. So they losing. And they don't want you to manifest. They don't want you to raise your vibration. They want to weaken you. Have you think of yourself as, low value, low self-worth. They want things to be delayed so you can think that you are never obtain real love. You'll never have real love in your life. You'll never have somebody that will come in and love you. That's a lie. That's a lie. Just because something takes a while to come in doesn't mean it's not meant for you. It doesn't mean that you'll never have it. That's a lie. It will come when the time is right. You need to live your best life until it comes. And never tell yourself that you can't have it, or you're not worthy. Now, some of us, like I've already stated, not supposed to be in a relationship. We're supposed to be single. And some of us supposed to be in a relationship. It's time to connect and move on, because you and this person have a mission together in this lifetime. At this point in the journey, you know which one is which. You know. But God is trying to. So I go further. Let's go further. I drop this and put this to the side. Okay, so we know about that. So then I got this. And this is confirming that you are the healer. You are this is confirming that you are the healer. You are the representation of God, the Most High. You are meant to heal, restore, renew, rejuvenate humanity in one shape, form, or another. All healers are different. We have a different part to play. Some healers have more gifts. Some healers concentrate on one area. At this point, you deal with what you know. If you are to get more and require more and you do more, then God will open that door for you to be able to know what it is added to whatever you know as of right now. You're meant to be seen, heard. You're meant to be a star. See, but you got this person, place, and things, people, places, and things that's trying to stop you. See, you're meant to fly. You meant to fly. You meant to soar. You meant to grow. You meant to go. You meant to do all these things, right? You're meant. But you got people trying to stand in your way to stop you. You got this person that you walked away from. This here. This so old. I think I've been talking about this type of relationship since I've been doing this channel. This is old. This is old. Still in your face. Still bothering you. Still desiring you. Still. All because, and I always say it, and I don't ever want you to forget it, they do not want to suffer defeat. However, the victory has already been won. You have won this victory. You have won this battle. You have won. The day you walked away, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They come on this channel, they listen, they get mad, then they attack. They attack my views. They try to attack, but they can do whatever they want to do. They can attack whatever they want to attack. Because when my day comes, see, I know what I'm talking about. You walked away from this relationship, you walked away from this person, and then you know that you're supposed to be doing something, you're doing it, but you keep getting delay here, you keep getting this, you keep getting that. Don't worry about that. What did I say? Everything these people are doing to me, attacking my family, attacking my home, my vehicle, all these things they doing. Everything they do, I learn. And I get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Everything they do, it makes me stronger. It makes me more resilient. It, I don't tell you nothing. I don't get on here and tell you nothing. Now, sometimes God will get on here and tell you some things, and I don't even know what He's talking about, because I don't have nothing. I don't resonate with it. Those are the readings I tell you. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But just because I don't know, God will step in and. But majority of the time, I know exactly what's going on, because I either been through it, going through it, or getting ready to go through it. So, no. When I tell you to trust and leave that mess alone about what these people did about making a fool out of you, been there and done that. Been there and done that. You let that mess ride. Okay? Because at the end of the day, these people wish they could have a day with you in their life again. They wish they could have you back in their life. They wish with everything they had that they had never treated you in such a way and in such a manner. Not because they truly think they did anything wrong. It's because they want you back so they can continue to use you up. These people don't have a conscience. They don't know how to care about somebody and treat somebody the way they're supposed to be treated. They don't understand that. They don't get it. They're takers. They take from people like us. But they never give back because they don't know how to give back. You can't give something that you don't know how to give, or you can't give something that you don't have. That's a lesson to be learned. That's a lesson we all had to learn. It is not something that you hold on to, it's something that you release. And you release it by saying, oh, okay, I learned that lesson. That would never happen to me again. But this stuff keeps coming up, and these people keep coming up. And it's the same mess over and over and over again because it's energy. It's energy. As a reader, we can continue to read the same stuff, but you got to peel out, what is it that, why is this here? What do we need to, what are we not seeing? It's up to the reader to pull out what we need to hear, what we need to focus, what is going on beyond the stuff that keeps coming up over and over and over and over again. So you're meant to be seen. You know that. You're meant to be heard. You know that. You're a healer in some type of capacity. You also know that they're trying to stop you. But you're meant. You're meant to soar. You're meant to grow. You're meant to teach. You're meant to show. You're meant to be a trendsetter. You're meant to do it all. But again, you got this person, you got people, places, and things, which we already know. But God always brings this up to us because it's some of us that is complacent. Some of us is not really, we're going through life through motions. Work, I said this before too. Work, home, weekend, rest, watch TV, flick the TV, social media, Swipe, swipe, swipe. You have no substance and value in your life. You have nothing to look forward to in your life. You do the same robotic things every day. God's sending these messages. It's the same energy. Sending these messages for you to wake up. Because even though these people send this or project these energies, did you not know, even though you may be sleepy, did you not know you can get up and still, because you're sleepy, still get up and do something with your life, do something with your day? Did you know that when negative energy is being projected and it's making you tired and it's making you lethargic, did you know you can change the dynamics of that by going to that's what got me to doing my garden, because I caught on to ain't nowhere in the world I'm sleepy and tired every day. Ain't no way. This is an attack. So you have to make a choice with being attacked, and you have people, places, and things that's constantly throwing, not one, not two, you got many throwing, attacking, sending all of that to you. And so your energy is being bombarded with all of that projection. But you outrank them. So anytime you outrank them, you can rise above. You have to make the choice. So, in my case, tired and all, got up, went out there. It's back-breaking work. Gardening. Flowers. Landscaping. But every day, little bit by little bit, little bit by little bit. It's hot. Little bit by little bit. Using myself as an example, because I've already told you about the garden. So I can expand on that. So yeah, anything I expand on, anything that I say, they watch this channel for anything I say so they can attack it. I understand and I get it. I'm not bothered by it. Anytime you are a powerful person, anytime you have influence over yourself, your family, or others in general, that comes along with it. Even if you were a celebrity out there, they can't go out their house without being recognized. Certain things come along with being a powerful person. Now, a lot of you don't even view yourself as being a powerful person. You got to come out of that. You have to come out of that, because if you were not a powerful person, why in the world are they riding your back? Why in the world are they attacking you? Why can't you get out the bed? Why do you have people projecting? Constantly projecting you, projecting negative energy, constantly trying to block you, stop you. But anytime you go through any of that, it's a mindset. Your mind in itself, your mind is so powerful. Your mind and how you speak to certain things, and to you speak to yourself, will set many people back. Will set people back. That's how powerful you are. But they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know how powerful you are. It's right here. They don't want you to be seen because, see, here's the crown. I haven't met not one king or queen that was not powerful. I have not seen not one on TV. I haven't seen one in a book that didn't hold any power. They're rulers. Whether they're male or female, they're rulers. They're powerful. But you are a powerful healer. It goes beyond just being a king or queen. You are a healer. They want to stop that. But they can't stop you themselves, so they trying to stop you. They're trying to get you to stop your own self by not believing in you. Not seeing your power. Yeah, you stand in it. You stand in it. But when you're going through something, when you're being projected and targeted, and when you are being tested, and when you are being attacked, what do you do with your power then? Did you not use your voice? Did you not speak against that? Did you not change the dynamics the way you thought? Okay, so let's get back to the garden for a moment. Tired. So very tired. I knew I was being attacked. But sometimes when I'm attacked like that, I'm meant to just rest. But God said, nah. I said, not by now. I should have, everything should be good by now. Kept being tired. So then I finally realized they're trying to use me against my own self. And I turned that whole thing around. Every morning, regardless, get up, do what I got to do for my day. Every day in that garden, planting, grooming, planting, watering, coming up with ideas for my yard, coming up with ideas where I'm gonna stage everything, coming up with how I want to place everything, how I want everything to look. And it is back-breaking work, yet rewarding. But the thing that I learned out of all of it is that even though I started out tired, as I moved around and went on my day, my energy changed. And as I did it every day, I didn't wake up tired. I didn't get tired. I changed the negative energy that was targeting, was attacking me, attacking my body. And so now I knew that when that happens, I don't listen to my body. I tell my body what to do. We getting ready to get up and go do this. We're going to go this in the garden. We're going to go water front, water the flowers, and then we're going to go to the back and we're going to do this. We're going to do this today. And that's what we do. Regardless what my body say, regardless what my mind say, regardless what's on that list, we get it done. However, what they meant They didn't want me to do, they didn't want me, they wanted me so tired that I would not get on here and read. So tired that I would not get anything done at the house. So tired that I would not be able to do the things that I'm supposed to do and do the things that I want to do. Constantly just sitting, constantly just laying around, constantly. When you do that, then they continually send more negative and more negative energy until you're set back that all you do is lay around all day and you're not getting anything done, which makes you feel even worse. And then the stuff just keeps piling, keep piling, and keep piling. No ma'am, no sir. No ma'am, no sir. So if that's happening to you, you got to get up. It is a spiritual attack to keep you stuck in a cycle. They can't do it, but you can do it to yourself. All they doing is projecting the negative energy to you. All they doing is projecting the negativity, make you feel be down in the dumps or in a funk. You don't feel like doing nothing. Ain't nothing wrong. You just don't feel like doing nothing, blah, 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 nothing. You just don't feel like. No. Life is for living. Life is short. And you do have things that you want to do. Do them. Do them hurting. Do them with your knees hurting. Do them with your back hurting. Do them with your stomach hurting. Do them anyway. You do them anyway, and you take small steps. You do a little bit, sit. Do a little bit, sit. Do a little bit, sit. Until you're able to work your way through everything. Where there is a will, there is a way. God always give us a way. We just have to be confident enough to step out and do it anyway. Do it anyway. This is your life, not theirs. And again, you are a powerful person. You don't have to listen to your legs. You don't have to listen to your arms. You don't have to listen to nothing. You dictate. I'm getting ready to go out here and do this, this, and that. If I got to put my back brace on, if I got to put my knee pads on, that's what I got to do. But that doesn't mean that I can't get the work done. It's hot. Let me get my hat on. Let me get my gloves. Let me get my sunglasses on. Let me put me some sunscreen on. Let me get myself together. You can do it. You control you, not them. Let them do what they gonna do. They gonna project, they gonna attack. Because they lost the best thing that ever happened to them. They lost the best thing, the best asset. They had the best asset. They had the best ally. They had the best thing that ever will happen to them in their lifetime at their disposal. And they misused it, abused it, attacked it, neglected it, caused the most betrayal, the most hurt. Talking about hurting the one that love you the most, or biting the hand that feeds you. If that ain't it, I don't know what is. But this is what I'm speaking of. is what God is trying, because collective, we got to get it. We got to get it. We control us. We got to stop allowing. If we don't have our spiritual eyes on all the time, if we don't see things clearly, we don't see what they doing clearly. Because see, at first, I thought I knew I was being attacked, because I can always see that. And I can even see it when it's subtle. But I didn't know that God was trying to teach me something. This go round, it was different. I wasn't meant to sleep it off. It wasn't meant to be transmuted. It was meant for me to get up and take control over, to take a stand and outpower the energy. And you do that by taking control over the situation. You do those things that you don't feel like doing, because those things that you don't feel like doing is what they're attacking. They didn't want me to do anything, but specifically, they did not want me to read. They did not want me to do readings. Specifically, they didn't want me to be seen. They didn't want me to be heard. They wanted me to stop. So they started attacking me, so I wouldn't do that. But in the interim of attacking me and not reading, that meant that they wanted me down to not do anything, because that's the way it would have to be. Because if I can do anything, I'm going to get up and I'm going to read, right? Because I made a commitment. Anyway, conflict with yourself. They want you conflicted with yourself. Matter of fact, they want you in your shadow side. They want you in your shadow. It's nothing wrong with being in your shadow, but when you are in your shadow, you have to, it's like you have to know how to balance yourself out in your shadow. Because in your shadow, that's when you do all the cussing, and you get people told, and you have to always remember you're still a powerful person, even though you're in your shadow. You could really hurt somebody in your shadow. So that's why you have to be balanced. But we are supposed to have a shadow and be comfortable being in our shadow and being in our light. They can't steal. They can't take from you. And this is a dark community, a dark group of people. A lot of people. Yeah, like I said, they can't take from you no more. They can't take from you, and they mad about it. They mad about it. Gossiping and lying on you about it. Okay. So that's the deck. Okay. So when I ask guys, okay, we already know about all of this stuff, right? What is it that we need to know more? What is it that we peeling out of this? You have a dark feminine. Okay? You have a dark feminine that they are concerned about. They want you to really horn in about. Now, I don't know if you know this I don't know if you know that whatever this is, but you have a dark feminine. This is an empress. The empress is all 4 queens, but this is this woman here, this feminine, male or female, is a dark feminine energy that holds all 4 queens in the reverse. That's what this is. A feminine energy that's in her shadow. She don't know nothing about the light. She don't know nothing about the light. She don't want to know nothing about the light. She's comfortable right where she is. And there's something going on with this feminine energy. She's all 4 queens in the reverse. She's very, very concerned, overly concerned about you and your business, what you got going on. This woman is having panic attacks, full of anxiety and fear, and constantly thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking about you, your love life, or thinking about you and them in love. But again, we know about this. We know about these people. This it's one woman in particular God is wanting you to horn in on. Now, I don't know. This is somebody, I'm hearing this somebody new. This could be this person's that you walked away again. This could be their person. But this is somebody new, somebody you know new. Let's see if I can pull. Hold on. I don't like pulling on because it takes so long. Waste time. Hold on. Okay. A lot of stuff fell out, but we're going to see. Okay. The moon. This is what we got out. It's fell out concerning this woman. Concerning this empress, which is male or female. It's not, don't have to be a woman. And God is wanting to make you aware. She did something over the full moon. The full moon was recently. And this woman did something. I keep saying woman. Feminine energy did something. Because here's the dark priest. Death magic. Right? About because you don't love them. You release them. You don't love this person. You're not giving of your love, your time, and your effort anymore. Like I said, this could be a male or a female, but it's feminine energy. This could be a man that's in his feelings because you don't love him no more. You're not giving to him no more. You're not allowing yourself to be used anymore by him. You're not listening to that foolishness he's talking about. This could be a female. That's, you don't love her. You're not allowing her to use you, her feminine wiles, to bring you back in, to reel you back. You're not allowing none of that. You've made up your mind, whoever you are, collective. You've made up your mind. You're no longer allowing yourself to be used and abused. You value and love yourself more than to continue down this road. You are happy now. You are happy. You can see people, places, and things for who they truly are. And you know that you deserve better. You deserve more. But these people want you to choose them. This woman, because this feminine energy, because you're not choosing them. You are choosing yourself. You're making yourself happy. This person is doing things behind the scenes to try to manifest things from, not growing and transforming in your life. And in some cases, they're just trying to take you out by any means necessary. But again, what did I say? You're more powerful than them. You're more powerful. If you standing in your power, you believe in your power, that this doesn't work. They can wish, woulda, coulda, shoulda, all they want. But if you stand and you believe and you know who you are, this don't work. Again, this was done on the full moon. So a lot of you was tired. A lot of you were lethargic. A lot of you went through a lot through your body. A lot of changes was happening on this full moon. But no ma'am, no sir. Right? And they doing this because you, not only do you hold the power, you have the resources. This dark person, oh, they said they paid somebody. They actually gave somebody money, this dark priest, to do this to you. So if you're wondering why you were sleepy, if you're wondering why you can't get out the bed, if you're wondering why you got the bubble guts, and you're wondering why you got all these different things that's happening, what do you do? Get up. Live your life. Get up. Take care of the symptoms. Move on. You outrank them. You hold the power. They can't do anything to you. But when you lay around and you give in to what you feel, and you give in to stuff, what you thinking, and it don't have nothing to do with who you are, it don't have nothing to do with your life, you're giving in to what it is that they want for you. You're going along with it. But the name of the game is to go against it, because the moment you go against it, you cut it. Because they can't come against you. You're too powerful for them to come against you. But when you go along with it, lay in the bed and be lethargic, and when you go along with it, then that's when it can kick in and grow to be something more and more, and because you're going along with it. Never go along with it. So this person is attacking you. They want you gone. They spent money for you to be gone. But it didn't work. Because that's why they like this. This is why they like this. Because the full moon was, I think, a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was on the 11th, I think. And what they wanted from you, it was supposed to happen instantly. Because the full moon, the energy of the full moon is waning. So if it didn't happen, This person is full of anxiety and fear. Thinking, can't think about nothing but you. Because what they wanted and the intent for you did not happen. You're looking like this. So what God is wanting you to know is that, and what's different here is, don't give in. You already know you being attacked because you can look at it and see. It has nothing to do. Your life, how you living, how you doing right now has nothing. Why are you tired? It goes against everything. You went to bed at a decent time. You did everything you shouldn't be. It goes against your regular life and what life has for you. So what God is wanting you to learn through this experience is, number one, not only do you have to stand in your power, not only do you have to stand, but you have to know. You have, when things like this happen, you have to speak. You have to do to turn that mess around. You can't go along with it and do what you lay around and do what it wants you to do. No, you got to do the opposite. If it wants you to lay around, you got to get up. If it wants you to flick on that TV, you got to get up. I don't care if you just sweep the floor, mop the floor, do something. Don't lay up. So the purpose of this is you, collective. I know I was attacked. Collective, you were attacked. You were attacked. Now, are you going to continue to go along with it, or are you going to turn the dynamics of everything around? Because how you turn it around is step up, not only stand in your power, be about your power. Work your power. Take action with your power to turn everything around. And that's all I'm going to say about this. So with that being said, comment. Please get in the comments. They're trying to discourage you from making the comments, all right? They're trying to discourage you for you not to make the comments. They're trying to discourage you to watch the videos. Don't do it. Go against the grain and do it anyway. As I continue to make content, you continue to make a commitment to this channel to watch the content and to comment, so we will have a healthy energy exchange. All right, so with that being said, like, share the videos, and I'm sending love and I'm sending healing your way, and Trinity is out.